Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split set.
He's having a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messi. In by Messi.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Rooney. He's on it, can he get away? Rooney receives it in a good position here. Rooney unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Engages and forces him off the ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Messi. Messi. That is ended up in no man's land. Ronaldinho. Shot a goal! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Vinicius Junior, he has found the way through. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Ronaldinho. First quarter of an hour gone. Pullet. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Out of play for a throw. And it's Thuram. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Alexander-Arnold. Messi in acres of space out wide. Vinicius Junior, and he was quick to react. And it's Hullet. Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. And he's cut it out. Bellingham. Ronaldinho. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Ronaldinho picks it up out wide. Mateus. And it's Hullet. Messi. Messi! It's in! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Threads one in. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the ball is out of play. Ronaldinho. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? And he's there to retrieve it. Mateus. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Messi. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Ronaldinho. He's being urged to shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Real chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Messi. And he's making progress on the ball. Oh, that's nice. Can he finish? That is some save from Khan.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And this could be the final action of the first half. They've played it short. Oh, this looks sharp. Alexander-Arnold. Isaac. Messi is fouled. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And it's Bellingham. Danger averted for now. And it's half-time here. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Announcement. It is now time for our
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
On the field, number 23, Rooney. Coming on to replace
Second period then underway.
Number 20, Dembele.
Puyol. Vieira. Mateus. Pull it. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bellingham. Goes looking wide. Vinicius Junior going full tilt down the left. And it's Messi. Pull it. Vinicius Junior. Pull it. Messi. Showing good feet. Great vision. Pullet gets into a good position. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, they've got it again. Pullet. It's Dembele! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Dembele. Closing in on goal. There's the shot! Sticks it away! And again they hit the front. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
So, time for
Messi.
changes on
Coming
both
on the
sides,
field
actually.
is number
Liverpool
14,
get themselves into the lead.
Ronaldinho.
Listen, when it comes to
Substitution.
goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
The attendance for this match was
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
28,599.
Almost an hour gone. And the pass is intercepted. Pullet is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's been taken short. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And no, that was never going to make it. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
That is a jarring tackle. And Hullet! Oh, taken with style. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a little off target. Searching pass he's played there. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he's played it back. Now there's a fine ball. Very nicely done. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And the keeper's given it away. Thuram. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Mateus, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Ronaldinho. Wriggles his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Bebeto. Thuram. Hazard does really well to win the ball there. And that is that. Barcelona perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. So there's Massimo Otto, bit of an unsung hero perhaps, but certainly an integral part of an Italy side that conquered the world and a European champion for his club.
Yeah, and he did all that by being the picture of consistency and hard work, the way he nullified the threat of some of the biggest names in the game during his heyday, and that was really impressive.
I remember a lot of those performances really well. Davids plays a sharp little ball here. Oh no, this does... And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, well played. Serginho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Roberto Baggio. Nicely worked. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Roberto Baggio. He steps in and that's the end of that. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He is through here. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Roberto Baggio.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he cuts out the supply.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to...
Danielson! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Costa Curta. Bellingham. No, that's been intercepted. Stoichkov, and Stoichkov! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Messi. And it's Ronaldinho. Alexander-Arnold. Nice interception, well timed. Van Bouten. Davids. And now the breakaway. Looking for a runner. And this is Roberto Baggio. And the flag has stayed down. Oh, what has happened here? Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Ter Stegen. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Stoichkov. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It is a corner, good chance. And we have our very first corner. Big chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Danielson. Danielson. He is just caressing the ball. Messi. And they can counter here. And Alexander-Arnold.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And it's Stoichkov. And this is Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio! No mistake! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well,
and the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Messi. Stoichkov. Denilson. Now he's got space here. That looks a good ball through. It's Baggio! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ronaldinho tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Aubameyang! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Habrá
Otto.
2 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Ronaldinho. And it's half-time here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Looking for the run. Now it's Bellingham.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Arsenal can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Messi. Otto. Bellingham. And it's Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now then, the ball's come loose. Ball's gone out of play. And they win it back again. This looks... and he shoots!
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Ronaldinho picks it up out wide. And now they can clear their lines. Roberto Baggio looking to add to his goal. He's got away. Picked out brilliantly. Stoichkov was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's put paid to a promising move. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Ambitious ball here. Neatly clipped into space. Van Bouten. Costa Curta. And it's Baggio. And it's Stoichkov. Messi. Stoichkov. And the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bellingham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's played through for him. Oh, that's fabulous. And Stoichkov! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's going to go a long way.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Vinicius hits a shot! And he hits the net! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
El dorsal 97. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 5. El dorsal 7. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 14. El dorsal 8. Hazard.
Barcelona making another change here. So is this the start of a comeback? Otto in with the challenge. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's had a shot! It's there! Right back in the game! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
He's going for goal! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! A finish right from the top draw! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Rudiger. Otto.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Bellingham. Roberto Baggio. Out to the right. Otto. Tries to play it through. Messi. Foot in. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Roberto Baggio! Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. So, third corner of the game. Bellingham! Serginho gets good distance on it. Bebeto. Nicely weighted ball. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So that's got things underway. Manchester United have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work.
And the shot!
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Good ball, good take. And he's gone backward here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to belt it away. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Isak. Koundé spots it and intercepts.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Roberto Carlos. Brilliantly cut out. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. And this is Bebeto. Now that looks a decent ball. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. No, he's not getting past him there. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Kokchu. Bebeto.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van Bouten. Bebeto. Serginho. And it's Bellingham. And now the breakaway. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, important interception. Bebeto. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. And Batistuta! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And it's Kokchu. Saliba. That has ended up in no man's land. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellingham. He's through here. He's being urged, and he shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
De Jong gets over and intercepts. And here's Vinicius Junior. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Bebeto.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, good-looking ball. He shifted it to the flank. Van Bouten. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And it's Kokchu. Bebeto. Tries to play it through. Decent chance! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality.
Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The goal scored for Manchester United after 42 minutes is number 9, Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Alexander-Arnold looking for the run. Messi receives it in a wide position. Big header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Isak is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Guardiol. That'll be a throw. Vardiol. Vardiol goes on a charge down the left. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's taking on the lot of them. And a chance! There's a goal! First blood drawn. Well, there was to be no other outcome.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know. That's just playing it safe and simple. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Vardiol. That's a good run down the left.
Great feat, that.
Now, this could be a chance. Serginho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's found a way through. Poor robust challenge. Now it's Ronaldinho. Mbappe. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Ødegaard. Stood up well to him there.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Aimed beyond the defence. Lofted it. Gets his head on it! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. Pacho. And it's Serginho. Great vision. Can he latch on to this? Isaac. Vinicius. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
A dangerous moment avoided, only just.
It's just a perfect example of why they can't afford to lose the ball.
Quality ball. Great chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully... Shoots! It's in! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
Chukwuemeka! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Chukwuemeka really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short. And
Chukwuemeka! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Corner number 2 then.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Alexander-Arnold. Real chance! Goes for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's been shifted off it. Bellingham. He shifted it to the flank. Bellingham knocks it into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's a little off target. And it's Serginho. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's looking wide. Serginho gets into a good position. Oh, that's fabulous. Serginho's a mighty effort! No, not the best of headers.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Played into space. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. And he's there to get it away. Well, that looks a decent ball. Odegaard. Now this could be a chance. He's having a shot! Oh, it's there! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. And the half-time whistle goes. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Zaire Emery. It's a really well-measured ball. Alexander-Arnold. He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that has left him in a heap. Now, can they get him away? And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough.
Isaac! They want to be quick to recover this. Vardiol getting this one clear. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Serginho gets a good foot in there. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Well, he's playing innocent, he has every reason to. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. Madrid are down to 10 men. Rodri. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Zaire Emery getting this one clear. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Nicely aimed pass. Messi has it out wide and in space. And Messi! There it is! Barcelona are back in business. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, what about it? Barcelona have come back from the very brink. He's shifting through the gears here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Foot in. Ronaldinho. Can he get on the end of this? Vinicius Junior. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Chukwuemeka. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
El dorsal 17, el dorsal 8, Hazard.
So there's going to be another change here. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's gone backward here. There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
That looks a cracking ball. And he's in, takes a shot! And he hits the net! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. And the ball's come loose here. In with the challenge. Some good work on the right flank here. Tries to play it through. Hoist it in. Rodri can get it clear. And he's quick to get it clear again. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. He's got away. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Tries to think. Terrific header! It's loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's a goal! And they are pulling clear here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Shapes to shoot! And it's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've...
Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players looked...
And that is as far as it goes. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, we're on the way. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game. Can he finish? It's struck first time. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Terrific header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Son Heung-min is offering a right smile there.
Quality ball. And he cuts out the supply. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now, can they get him away? Played in by Robert. Climbs up big! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Tries to pass it through. That looks a good cross. Cleared without complication. Mateus takes a shot. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Alexander-Arnold tries making a foray down the right. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Ball driven towards big header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
And he's been shifted off it. Alexander-Arnold.
Bellingham really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Can he get it through? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And he shoots! He scored! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to...
And Messi! And he has kept it out somehow.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And this is Batistuta! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Batistuta demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And with that, the hat-trick, it's Son Heung-min! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Conte, Mateus, now it's Batistuta. It's Bellingham, Serginho. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that has put paid to that. Son Heung-min. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go... Isaac! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. He's having a shot!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Messi. That is ended up in no man's land. Great vision. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham with it. He gets big. And he's missed it.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Vinicius Junior. Looking for the run.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And he's onside. They've got to be quick to recover this. And it's Son Heung-min. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Bellingham. Not the most convincing of passes. Messi, who has set up 2 goals. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, Batistuta.
Here we go again then.
To replace him is
Barcelona
number
really
22,
have played into their
Bebeto.
opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Well, that has not gone well. Pass somewhat off target. Looking to play him in. Knocks it into space. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi looking to run onto it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. No, again, there's no way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Rodri. Ronaldinho. And there's the shot! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
In by Vinicius Junior. Not the most accurate pass. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Nicely spread. And it's Messi. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Son Heung-min. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Dumfries proves just a little bit too strong. Saliba with the clearance. Ronaldinho. Chance here to counter.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And he can clear it away. Kante does really well to win the ball there. It's played through for him. Picked out, chance! He's got a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Saliba. Vinicius Junior. Now Saliba. Now, can they get him away? And it's been played through. And he's straight offside. Maldini. Beckham. And it's Roberto Carlos. Has a look and plays it forward. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Roberto Carlos is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's a fine interception. Roberto Carlos. AC Milan could counter here. Oh, that's clever. And he welcomes it in. And that's really well manoeuvred. Aimed beyond the defence. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Cafu. Now it's Roberto Baggio.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Maldini. And it's Beckham. Roberto Baggio. Nesta. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Baggio. Roberto Baggio! And we have our very first corner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Roberto Baggio. Oh, that's delightful. That's been slipped through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bellingham. And it's Serginho. Cafu spots it and intercepts. Beckham, looking for a runner. Yamal. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior shoots! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
And it's played forward, and here's Isak.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Isco. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Ronaldinho. Isak! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Milan are looking to go forward now. And it's Serginho. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And here's Yamal. Yamal. Flings in across. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now. And he thumps it clear.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Yamal. Ronaldinho. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Roberto Carlos. That's a little off target. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Decent chance! He's scored! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Milan have their second corner now. He's got to. Oh, it rattles the bar. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Rijkaard.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
That's a lovely, neat pass. Isak showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Chance, surely! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback.
Oh, terrible pass. And it's Isco. Isco's cross, climbs up big! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Beckham is there, and he can pick it up. Cafu tries to play it through. Cleared without hesitation. That'll be a throw.
Messi, el dorsal 21, el dorsal 22, Iniesta,
And it's Baggio.
el dorsal 15. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de
Ball
jugadores.
driven towards, he rises! Heads it again, but still no joy.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Iniesta. Well timed, excellent interception. Big chance! Isco.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nice looking ball. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Alexander-Arnold. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Nesta. That's Rijkaard. Isco. Roberto Baggio. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Bebeto. Bebeto! And this is Bebeto. Corner it is. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Roberto Baggio.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very...
Takes a shot! Goal! Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they have...
And the finish! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
And this is Torres. And smartly reclaimed. Real chance! Alexander-Arnold gets good distance on it. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Mbappe.
Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Turns and goes back, chance for a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
A probing pass. Good ball over the top.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Well, there's the clearance. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, it's Bebeto. Iniesta. Iniesta takes control of it and he's on the move. Can he finish? He scores! Dying minutes and we're all square again. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
A real chance! And he shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. All hands on deck for this one. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that will be the final act. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's He's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Azar. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal has it out wide and in space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. It's a good run down the left-hand side. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Ruben Neves. Played out to the left flank, played back in, and he's been shifted off it. Spread it left. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's picked out the run. Isa. There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Santos are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vinicius and the shot! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Ronaldinho. Vinicius Junior looking to get on the end of this. And the finish! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Serginho. Yamal! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Rodri. It's a good spell of possession, this. Nicely weighted ball. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Neymar. Now, he's got space here. He's on it, can he get away? It's Dembele! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. A probing pass. Now that's well seen too. And it's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Cute ball, now how can he reach it? Now there's he's having a shot! Poor robust challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That's a good run down the left. Azar with the delivery.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Vinicius Junior was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Ruben Neves. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Oh, that's superb.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Neymar.
Oh, great feat that.
Minuto de descuento.
Vinicius Junior. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Now, can he find... Oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Well, we just know, of course, what an excellent goalkeeper Dida is. Indeed, some consider him to be right up there amongst the elite.
Yeah, towering, and someone who always has great presence.
Great chance! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's anyone's ball now. And we have our very first corner. Big header! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Vinicius Junior. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now, can they get him away? Always onto this. Bellingham. Serginho.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Puyol cuts out the pass. Knocks it into space. Messi in acres of space out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Germany have their second corner now. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a cute ball. And this is Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho proves just a little bit too strong. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. And the shot! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And this is Pirlo, and he's on chance for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Bale trying to... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he lines up a cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. The ball goes in. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Camavinga. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's been shipped out wide. Short changes him with that pass. That's the throw. Ronaldinho. Bellingham. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Throw in. And it's Ronaldinho. Barcelona finding their passes. Isaac! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And the shot! Bale is flagged offside. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Serginho. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Aims beyond the defence. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Yamal, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Neymar demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So is this the start of a comeback? Barcelona looking to pass their way through. He's having a go! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Bale.
Habrá 3
Tries to
minutos
play
de
it
descuento.
through. Thinks about the shot. And here comes the corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. What a throw in. Vinicius Junior. Ronaldinho. That looks a good ball through. He might be in here. Shot. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely.
Barcelona are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Barcelona head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And the action is back underway. Pirlo. Yamal. De Ligt does well to get it back. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Bellingham. Rodri. Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. De Ligt did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, this looks sharp. De Ligt is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent...
Can he finish? Oh, in for the pieces! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
And it's Bale. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ronaldinho. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed.
A chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ronaldinho. Couldn't squeeze it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Yamal. He's come in hard.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Messi.
And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Vinicius Junior. Ronaldinho. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ronaldinho. He's in plenty of space here. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Saliba calmly anticipates. Bellingham. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ronaldinho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Messi. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Germany do have a chance to counter here. Just about up to 75 minutes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he skips past his man. Oh, super ball. And he's in on goal. Real chance! And one more try! They've done it! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
And now he has two. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. He's picked his way through. Isaac!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Rodri wins the duel this time. That has been cut short. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that is a little undercooked. And the pass is intercepted. Ronaldinho, over to the left. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9 será reemplazado por el dorsal 17.
Ronaldinho. And it's Camavinga. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that's gone loose. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Looking to play him in. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Now it's Messi. Great vision. Bebeto. He's through. Now is he in? Oh, that's horribly mistimed. And it's given. Penalty. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. Dida will have to save it here or there's real trouble. Oh, great save by Dida! So that's it, it is all over. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pelé. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Mbappe. Now it's Pedri. And this is Isco. And he shoots! It's in!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 8 el dorsal 4.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And here's Pedri, and it's Arda Güler. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Isak.
Isak really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Isak.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And that is masterful defending. Ronaldinho. He shifted it to the flank. Now this could be a chance. It's out for a goal kick. Now it's Isak. Goes looking wide. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Yamal. Picked out brilliantly. That is a brilliant interception. Güler. Rijkaard. And it's Arda Güler. And he's intervened well there. Baresi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Yamal. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Isak receives it in a good position here. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Güler. Now it's Isak. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Out to the left it goes. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Bellingham getting this one clear. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Serginho has it out wide and in space. Ronaldinho. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And reclaimed it in a trice. Nicely aimed pass. Could move up a gear here. Pedri. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Spread it left. Caceres cuts it out. Looking for the run. Isak! Sensational from Isak! A finish right from the top draw. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
El dorsal 9.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
Oh, smashing header! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And he's straight offside. Nagatomo.
Habrá un minuto
Isco.
de descuento.
And it's Isco. Nice interception, well timed. And he can clear it away. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. He's in a... Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete! He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, the ball's gone astray. And he's in on goal! Diogo Costa breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Goulet. Oh, they can break here. Pelé will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pass somewhat off target. Saliba.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nice looking ball. But that has not gone well. Nagatomo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, this looks sharp.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Ronaldinho ploughing through the middle. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Goulet. It's got in, and it is an
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So, one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you'll have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
And he's onside.
Messi. El dorsal 21. El dorsal 15. Cambio de jugadores.
Bebeto. Chance here to counter. Nicely weighted ball. Caceres gets across to intercept that. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Guardiola wins the duel this time. Over to the left. Pele. Pele is flagged offside. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Aimed beyond the defence. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And now the breakaway. Ronaldinho tries to pass it through. He has found the way through. He's had a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Pele just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And he's heaved it away. And that is out of play. Alexander-Arnold. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
This looks promising. That's a shade optimistic. And he's there to belt it away.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
5 minutes left on the clock.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Oh, cracking shot at goal! He's scored! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
It's Lewandowski! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! A horrible blip, a horrible blip. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away, a position of great promise.